Well, here we are. We're at the FOD, Forest of Dean meet. The dog's here as well. I've just picked up some goodies. First of all, we got a squirrel cooker, they call them. This is the Bruce version. That's Ginger Bruce, for those who don't know. And this has got the grill attachment on it. And all that is you take this off and you've got the squirrel cooker there. You see, you've got a cutout there for your pot to hang on. The whole thing obviously goes in and out of this tube, and if you look there, it's got a little divot so that when you've got the grill attachment on it, it doesn't spin over and fall off. You see, it just sits like that. So now you can put your pots, pans, your bit of steak, whatever on there, and it won't slide over. You see, so that's that one. That's the Bruce version. You make several different versions of the squirrel cooker, so if you contact Ginger Bruce, you can ask him about these. He'll make them to order. Like I said, my one's the Mark 1 version of this. Nice little tea steak there, very nice. It just prods in the ground. Or it can go with the Woody Wood Prepper Special, which is a fire pit on adjustable legs. Okay, they all slide up and down. You've got a height adjustable grill section there, and you've got a height adjustable pot hanger. Okay, now the pot hanger can be used with or without this fire. You can swing it around. You've got the hooks on here, and of course if you want it a different height, you can just select a different hole in the hooks and hang your kettle or whatever it is accordingly. Alright, so there we go. That's the Woody Wood Prepper Special. So if you want one of them, see Woody Wood Prepper. Okay. Then it's just a game, this is. The old caranex has been set up, doing a very, very good job here. It was bloody windy and bloody cold last night, and this thing's set up in about 5 minutes flat, I think, from when I parked up to when I got in it. And I've got it absolutely loaded up now. I've got the camp bed there, alright, with of course the camo 13.5 tog quilt. I've got the cook station there on a big table. I could use a smaller table and push that right back further, but at the moment that'll do. The dog's bed's under there, although of course he likes to sleep on there, wouldn't you believe it? Which of course leaves me the rest of the vehicle to have all the kit in. So we've got the fridge there, access to all my gear in the dry, so even if it absolutely buckets down with rain, alright, all this stuff in here can be packed away inside the Land Rover in the shelter of the tent itself. And then the last thing to pack away is the tent, and if it's wet it doesn't matter, you throw it in the back, you can take it out and dry it another day. Yeah. So I've got the radio up there, like I said, the cook station there, everything else all settled in. If I really wanted to, I could put the bed in the Land Rover. I have indeed hung a hammock in there before, but for this sort of thing, when all you really need is a covered area to do your cooking and to do your sleeping, this is perfect. And it all goes up very simply, like I said in my last video, just these three poles that hold it all up. And once the door's zipped up, you're nice and draft free. I put a little bit of a cover there to cover up the drafty spot, because that's where the skirt comes up from the base of the tent. It's got a built-in floor, alright, and this along here there's the gap where the elasticated screen comes up. And because the wind's blowing from this direction, I've just put that over there just to stop a draft, and do you know what, that's all it took. Nothing. So the top of the Land Rover becomes a shelf. The Land Rover itself becomes part of your tent. Underneath, between the Land Rover, becomes a storage place for the bag for the caranex and everything else. So that was that. As you can see, it all fits on the Land Rover. Let me just take it back and show you. You see? So the whole of the Land Rover is accessible all weathers. How's about that? And then of course, look at this. Keep calm and walk the lab. This is just been delivered to me by Stony Broke. This is my very own custom made, there's the only one in the world, dog stick. You see, it's got the Colonel Chimp there, got some dog footprints, and he's got the dog's name, Captain Morgan. Then he's got a picture of the dog with a duck, and of course just a picture of a lab. And he says he's not an artist.